Good evening and welcome to tonight's meeting of the Zoning Board of Adjustment of the Township of Union, which is being held pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Law C-231 Laws of New Jersey dated 1975. Notice of this meeting was advertised in the local source as well as the Star Ledger, the newspapers of record, and notice has been posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building adjacent to the municipal clerk's office. Roll call.
Mr. DiGiovanni.
Here.
Mr. Wiley is absent. Ms. Alexander.
Here.
Ms. Martins is absent. Mr. Bentavegana.
Here.
Ms. Scott.
Here.
Mr. McNeil.
Here.
And Mr. Champy.
Here. There being a quorum present, this meeting is now declared open. At this time, I'd like to entertain a motion for the approval of the September 21st, 2022 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the meeting minutes of September 21st, 2022 be approved as written and dispense with their reading.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Mr. Manguso, are there any communications?
No communications, Mr. Chairman.
Hearing none, our first order of business this evening, it will be for the approval of a resolution for calendar number 3394, Maxon Hyundai Incorporated, located at 2329 Route 22 West and 1010 Gelb Street, Block 3210, lots 2.01 and lots 5. It's for the amended site plan.
Mr. Chairman, I move the board adopt the resolution.
Excuse me, Mr. DiGiovanni.
I'm sorry.
I just have a question. You've all had a chance to read the resolution. Are there any board members at this time who would like to comment, make changes, or any modifications to the resolution at this time? Hearing none, may I have a motion, please?
Yes, thank you. I move the board adopt the resolution as accurately memorializing the previous findings of this board.
A second.
Roll call.
Ms. Alexander.
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegana.
Yes.
Ms. Scott.
Yes.
Mr. McNeil.
Yes.
And Mr. DiGiovanni.
Yes.
Ms.
Moving forward, our next order of business is calendar number 3404, Belly Holdings LLC, located at 2013-17 Springfield Avenue, Block 5813, lots 50 and 51, and it's for the construction of a 9-unit multifamily dwelling with off-street parking. Council.
Good evening, Catherine Cobb from the Law Office of Post Pollock, appearing on behalf of the applicant, Belly Holdings. In light of the fact that we do not have a full board tonight and we are requesting a D1 variance, we would like to request an adjournment of the hearing in order to the next available meeting, in hopes that we have a full board at the next hearing.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I spoke with council once I realized tonight that we had one member call in late sick, so that gave us 6. They're entitled to a full complement of 7 because of the D1 use variance aspect to the application. One variable, council, that I didn't discuss with you, I'll discuss here publicly because it was raised to me in private and it should be publicized. We did a quick poll for the next available date, which I think is October 26th, and one member who's here tonight can't be there. We have a maternity leave and we have a resignation. So what we are willing to do, as long as we pick a date that you're professionals, we obviously want to accommodate you, and I don't know if members of the public are here as well, they can make sure we get the date certain and announce it tonight so you don't have to renotice.
Okay.
What we will try to do, I understand under the municipal land use law, we can borrow members from the planning board to get you that full complement. So if there is a date that we commit to, we will broach that subject as well to try to make sure your case gets heard with a full complement whenever we decide. I don't know if is there a date that your team is available that you want to?
So that we had spoken about October 26th, but if the board, it won't have a full
course.
board.
Well, I know
I
Mr.
can, if you give me 5 minutes, I can go talk to my client.
Yeah,
the professionals,
absolutely. Well,
so that-
Mr. DiGiovanni, we did a straw poll. That I believe you're not available on the 26th.
No, I'll be away for my grandson's birthday
There you go.
in Florida.
Very good, very nice.
I'm sorry, that trumps your application
Yeah,
pretty
no,
easy.
I get it, I get it. So what would the next date be?
The 9th or the 16th of November.
11/9 or 11/16. Okay, let me just go talk to my team, and I will be right back. Thank you.
Oh, right, both of those dates. Because we jumped to decide, I thought that was November, it's December 2nd.
9th or the 16th? What?
Yeah,
But that's
well,
election day, right? Didn't they normally do that?
the 9th you have to be here, right?
Election day has gotta be.
What was her name, Mrs. Valentine? The lawyer?
I think it was Valentine. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I won't be here. I won't be here tonight. I won't be here tonight.
What are you doing?
Going away.
Where are you going?
We're off that whole week. Going to Bahamas.
Good for you. Good for you. Hey, yeah,
Yeah, I'll be here.
was your father still driving at his age?
Yeah, he was driving up to 2 weeks.
Mary Jane's.
8th is election. It doesn't matter if you're not going to be here or I'm not going to get 4 people. Oh, okay.
16th is the lead, that's
So they don't want to keep giving them. Right.
I don't go. Then we're going to the League of Municipalities on the 16th, that's that week
Yeah, I won't be here.
in Atlantic City.
You won't be here, son?
I didn't realize the League of Municipalities is that week, but I don't, that's not a problem for me. We do lose one board member for that, but we're going to commit, if November 16th is the date, to borrow members from the planning board. Do we have enough time?
Okay, okay, yeah, we would like to move forward on the 16th.
Okay. It's a regular meeting night of the board, right? So we're publicized already, so that's not a problem. There's no other matters on that night, so.
A motion, Laura?
Yeah, I mean, unless anyone has any questions of me or the applicant, obviously the request is expected under the municipal land use law. They have the right to ask for an adjournment because of the lack of a full complement of board members for D1 use variance. I mean, there's different procedural ways we can do it. I'm not a big fan of the starting and stopping and then hoping that people a month from now have the ability to read the transcripts or do something like that. So the applicant's willing to adjourn it. I think we just need a motion and a second and a roll call. And then
Mr.
we'll
Chairman.
publicize it so the public knows.
I'll move the calendar number 3404, Belly Holdings, be adjourned for this evening and move to November 16th calendar.
McNeil, second?
Roll call, Mr. Mongiso.
Mr. DiGiovanni,
Yes.
Ms. Alexander,
Yes.
Mr. Bentavegana,
Yes.
Ms. Scott,
Yes.
Mr. McNeil,
Yes.
Mr. Champy.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Champ, you want me to make an announcement for the public's benefit?
Yeah,
The
sure.
case tonight, calendar number 3404, Bell, IBELLIE Holdings, 2013 Springfield Avenue, to construct the 9-unit multifamily dwelling with off-street parking variance, is being adjourned. It's not going to be heard tonight. It's going to be heard on November 16th at 7:30 in this room. It's a regular meeting night of the board. There will be no further notice. There won't be additional notices mailed to anybody, nor will there be additional publication. So if the public is here tonight and you know people that we're expecting to come later, please make sure you communicate the new date to them of November 16th, 7:30 in this room. There will be no further notice reissued by the applicant. So this is the only notice. It will be posted on the township website eventually. And of course, if you have any questions, you can communicate directly with the board. I assume the applicant would waive any time constraints to realize this adjournment to the November 16th date.
Yes, of course.
So noted for the record.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Since we do have public here, does anyone have questions about the procedure? Okay, good. Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you,
Have a good
council.
night.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Chairman, there being no further business before us this evening, I move we adjourn.
Second.
Roll call. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved.